Cruise news time. Well, there's some juicy ones today. Juicy celebrity. They had to write a big check yesterday, and there's another cancellation on the Norwegian Escape. But are some people happy about that? Is that right? There's more. Disney, Royal, cruise news. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news updates, coming to you straight from my cabin on the NCL Dawn. It's a little early. I'm trying to keep it quiet, so I'll try not to be too... I had to yell yesterday because it was loud outside, but trying to keep it quiet. Here's the view. I'm somewhere in the Caribbean Sea making my way to Harvest Key. How about that? Cozumel yesterday, Harvest Key today. Gonna get out there and walk around. But yeah, a lot of juicy cruise news. The first big story I want to talk to you about is, it's April the 6th. Did I say that? Wednesday, April the 6th. Did I say hello? Did I say welcome? Cruise news story number one. Celebrity. They had to write a check yesterday to take ownership of the Celebrity Beyond. They had to take it over from the shipyard. Now, I tell you what, I don't know if you follow Captain Kate McHugh on social media, but she makes some of the best social media posts ever, and it's usually like small micro content. I'm going to play a little bit of this announcement just so you can hear. How big a check do you think Celebrity had to write to get their ship? Let me show you. I won't play all of this because I want you to go check out Captain Kate's stuff.
It's Wednesday. Let's get dressed. And you notice I have on my dress blues. That's because it is a big day for Celebrity.
Big day.
Celebrity Beyond. If I look out my window, I see a French flag and an American flag, and that is because today we are taking delivery of this ship. Is the ship completed? No. We have work to be done, which is called owner's work, between now and when we take our first guest in Southampton on April 27th. But today is a big day because we are heading to Eden at 8:30, where the executives are going to sign a gigantic check. $1.3 billion check, to be specific, to take delivery of Celebrity Beyond. Then we're moving the
$1.3 billion for Celebrity Beyond. She goes on to talk about the rest of the events of the day, which, again, go check out Captain Kate's stuff. She's really great on social media. Celebrity Beyond will be taking passengers cruising in just a few months. And, of course, our friend Don Terrace from Don's Family Vacation will be on Celebrity Beyond in July in Greece. So we should get some up and close and personal looks at that cruise ship. Very exciting stuff. Cruise news story number two. Let's talk about another cruise port that's finally returning to service. Boston. Boston has started cruising again, this time with the NCL Pearl. She made her way to Boston over the weekend, and then on Monday she started her cruising back to Bermuda. It's been 2 years since there were cruises in Boston, but again, it's one of those signposts, it's one of those signals that we talk about when we start to see these cruise ports that haven't been active start to reactivate. Yes, cruising has returned. Of course, we're still waiting for cruise ports to activate in Canada and Australia, but I think we're getting close on both accounts, certainly on Canada. Fortunately, the first cruise that was supposed to go there had to cancel. The first stop in Victoria was supposed to happen today, April the 6th. The Caribbean Princess was going to stop there, but Princess has decided to dry dock that ship for repairs. So she was supposed to be in Victoria today, Vancouver tomorrow, but those stops have been canceled, and so we're now waiting for the next ship to make their way to Canada. Oh, Canada, we're ready for you to open. And then, of course, we're continuing to watch the progress down in Australia for cruising to resume there again. Cruise news story number three. You know Disney cruise ships are going to be sailing out of Fort Lauderdale. There was an agreement reached back in December of 2021 talking about cruise ships going in and out of Fort Lauderdale, Disney cruise ships. Well, they're also getting a brand new terminal down there. And excitingly for Disney cruise fans, yesterday the Broward County Commission approved the plans put forth for the new terminal. Building a new cruise terminal, certainly a huge project. There's a lot of different milestones, and getting your architectural plans approved, well, that's a big first step. Disney Cruise Line set to start sailing from Port Everglades there in Fort Lauderdale in 2023. Now, I got two more cruise news stories for you. I got to tell you the new name of the new ship coming out from Royal Caribbean, and then we got to talk about Norwegian Escape. But before I get there, before we do that, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising, Please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Thanks in advance. Well, we're going to have a new world's largest cruise ship. There's going to be a 6th ship in the Oasis class for Royal Caribbean International, and they've given that ship a new name. The ship is Utopia. Utopia of the Seas. Dun, dun, dun. Utopia of the Seas set to make her debut in 2024. I was just on the world's largest cruise ship, the Wonder of the Seas, and it's really interesting how Royal Caribbean International does this. The Oasis of the Seas was the first cruise ship in the Oasis class, and she was the world's largest cruise ship, and then each subsequent version of the Oasis class cruise ships, they make it just a little bit bigger so that they can have that title for a while, the world's largest cruise ship. So Wonder, enjoy your title, because it will soon be eclipsed in 2024 when Utopia of the Seas becomes the world's largest cruise ship. How about that? All right, let's talk about the Norwegian Escape. On March the 14th, she ran aground. She got stuck in the mud in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. She was stuck there overnight as the tide rose and lowered. Tugboats had to help free her, and everybody that was on that cruise there in Puerto Plata, well, their cruise got canceled while they were on their cruise. They got disembarked. They had to make their way back to Florida. That was a whole thing. The ship made its way back to Florida, which would make you think that it's not too bad of a deal, but now we have subsequent cruises being canceled. The April 9th cruise, the latest to fall victim of the running into the mud incident for the Norwegian Escape. And so that makes 4 cruises after the incident canceled, plus the one for the people that were on the cruise when the incident happened. So 5 cruises for the Norwegian Escape canceled. Now, the interesting thing and the good thing that Norwegian's doing is they're giving the people who got canceled some pretty nice benefits for their inconvenience, as it were. Anybody that got canceled on the April 9th sailing of the NCL Escape, they can go on another cruise for free. They're giving them 4 options of cruises to take in the place of the NCL Escape. They can go on the Norwegian Joy out of Miami, the Norwegian Encore out of Miami, the Norwegian Breakaway out of New Orleans, or the Norwegian Dawn out of Tampa. They can take that cruise for free because they're also going to get a 100% refund for the money that they spent on the Norwegian Escape. If passengers impacted by this cancellation don't want to do this, they can get a full refund for their Norwegian Escape sailing, and they will also receive a 50% future cruise credit to use with Norwegian Cruise Line again. Those are some pretty sweet perks. Now, this has been going on for a month. Like I said, March the 14th, my friend Don Terrace over at Don's Family Vacation, he put an interesting spin on this. He said when the 26th of March cancellation for the Norwegian Escape happened, probably happened like on the 24th or something like that, that 5 people reached out to him and said, you know what, we're going to book the next one and possibly see what happens if it gets canceled. We want these sweet perks. We want to see what happens. I'm on this cruise for free because the April the 2nd cruise of the Norwegian Escape canceled. Now, I wasn't smart enough to do this, try to get a free thing kind of thing. I'd booked it before the cancellation started, but it raises an interesting question, and I want to raise the same question that Don raised and see what you guys think about it. Go look at the comments on that video that Don talked about people gambling. It's a mixed bag of people saying, well, it's right for people to do this or it's not right for people to do this. So let me set the scenario. You know that there's a potential that the Norwegian Escape may cancel. And you know that, at least for a couple cycles, Norwegian has been giving out super awesome perks for people to get canceled on these Norwegian Escape cruises. The question is this: should people be booking that cruise in hopes that they're going to get the sweet perks, that cruise will cancel and that they will double up? They'll get a free cruise, as it were. Or is that wrong? Let's play what if in the comments. Is it right for people to book and possibly hope that these cruises will cancel, or is it repugnant? Is it devoid of ethical soundness? I don't know. Anyways, leave a comment below. Boom! Boom, we rise from the sea like the Kraken. Boom, that's your cruise news. Thank you so much for checking out the show today. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. You can show that you enjoyed it by hitting the like button. And unfortunately, part of my job is to punish people that don't hit the like button. So if you do not hit the like button, this is your punishment. For the next month, everybody's going to call you Utopia of the Seas. That's right. You're going to be at work and you'll answer the phone and you'll be like, hey, Utopia of the Seas, how can I help you? And they'll be like, yeah, I just want a large pizza. Do you work at a pizza place? I've worked at a pizza place. I like working at a pizza place. Utopia of the Seas, that's your punishment. This is Tony for Lido, Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on like a kraken rising from the seas. Kraken of the Seas, that's what I would, that would be a cool name. See you on the Lido. Bye. Kraken.